The action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
So capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. They both want a highlight reel knockout. The straight right just misses. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Beautiful counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. So much firepower here. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook was off target. Punch, counter punch. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Evgeny Gradovich in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
You're thinking, just the same again.
And there's the bell for round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. Can't find a home for that jab. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This fight has a real good flow to it. That counter punch caught him clean. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dumb it.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They exchange punches. Straight right just misses. Counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Evgeny Gradovich in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Win this round. Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab slick. Just keep him on. Just boxing. Be smart.
And there's the bell for round three. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Miss with that jab. Not a lot of defense here at all. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Just missed with that jab. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Good counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a Getty Gradovich in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
All the time. Left uppercut doesn't score. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about a Getty Gradovich in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. And he just missed with that left jab. And Jorge Linares is down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay?
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. On to the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'd come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Misses with that uppercut. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Swing and a miss with that hook. He blocks the right uppercut. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. That counter shot lands. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Perfect counter lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Evgeny Gradovich in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Leaves enough.
Here we go. It's round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
Heart, what desire, but at what cost? Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Counter punching. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. He threw the hook, didn't land. The straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about a Getty Gradovich in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble. There's the bell to start round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He threw a punch and just got countered. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Has to be careful for that. The cut doesn't look that bad, but they're going to take a look at it anyway.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
And it looks like this fight will continue. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Johnny, it was a very close fight until the end. In the end, we get a split decision.
It could have gone either way, and it's hard, you know. You're going to have people arguing. The fans for one, and the fans for the other say, our fighter won. Split decision was fair. Down to the T, down to the wire. These guys put it on the line. Split decision is fair.